Dr. Bjorn Nordenstrom and Dr. Robert O. Becker, the author of The Body Electric, have both proven that our bodies possess closed bioelectric circuits. Just as flowing electrons create an electromagnetic field, the electromagnetic field, composed of biophotons, also allows electrons to flow through closed circuits. All metabolic functions involve the movement and flow of electrons, which means that an incessant exchange of electrons and biophotons occurs within our bodies. In his book, Revolution of Biology and Medicine, Dr. Kikuo Chishima of Nagoya University in Japan argues that the energy or vibration of the food we eat is much more important than the nutrients themselves. Each of the amino acids, complex carbohydrates, and various chemical elements that make up food has its own frequency, and the vibration of these nutrients raises the frequency of body tissues. The energy and vibration of the food we eat are decisive for our health, and food with a pure and constant frequency is essential. However, animal proteins contaminated with antibiotics and growth hormones, as well as vegetables and fruits full of pesticides and chemicals, cause chaos in these frequencies, preventing our bodies from maintaining a constant frequency. The food we eat must have a very constant energy state or frequency because the food we consume enters the cells in the form of biophoton energy. Furthermore, our mental state also creates an energy field around us, which affects the vibration of the food we prepare and eat. Dr. Chishima claims that red blood cells are created in the villi of the intestines rather than in the bone marrow, and that red blood cells transform into all types of somatic and germ cells depending on the vibrational state of the cells. He explains that the intestinal villi act like small antennas, absorbing the energy or vibration of food, and that red blood cells, responding to specific biophoton frequencies, gather and combine DNA to transform into other cells. Dr. Chishima's research provides insight into quantum physics theory, which suggests that matter does not exist at a subatomic level, but only energy, that is, biophotons surrounded by vast empty space, exists. Even DNA, which has been regarded as the center defining life, is composed of molecules made of photons, which are subatomic particles. It is also interesting to note that while DNA is called nucleic acid, it is actually composed of sodium, a crucial electrolyte and electromagnetic conductor in our body. DNA acts as an antenna that receives and emits electromagnetic vibration information, harmoniously directing all functions of our body. Structures such as DNA sequences within the cell nucleus act like antennas, allowing molecules, proteins, to receive or emit electromagnetic vibration information through nucleobases. This triggers a resonance reaction within specific genetic information, codons, to form messenger RNA, mRNA, which eventually directs ribosomes to synthesize proteins. Ultimately, proteins perform their duties inside and outside the cell based on the instructions of electromagnetic information transmitted through ribosomes, RNA, and DNA. In this way, electromagnetic vibrations, the conductors of our body, instruct cells on when, what, how, and to what extent to perform their tasks, ensuring that the entire body achieves harmony. As quantum physics states, all matter is biophotons or energy at a subatomic level. Therefore, it can be said that our body is under the control of a superconscious energy field. When we view ourselves and the outside world from this perspective, we begin to understand that we are interconnected with everything else. Our thoughts and emotions directly affect the body's energy field, which is decisive for immunity and overall health. Furthermore, through this principle, we can understand Dr. Kikuo Chishima's claim that while red blood cells transform into tissue cells under normal circumstances, they can turn into cancer cells when the energy field is disturbed by poor food intake, stress, and environmental toxins. The extent and intensity to which the body's electromagnetic energy system is disturbed and interfered with directly affects our body's self-healing mechanism. In severe cases, the self-healing ability fails to function properly. Surprisingly, our thoughts and emotions are also directly related to our body's energy field and affect the integrity of the electromagnetic energy system. This can weaken the immune system, cause chronic degenerative diseases, and be the cause of mental illnesses such as depression. Ultimately, our body is not merely a material existence, but a field of light and energy that interacts complexly. The food we consume, our thoughts, and our emotions, all of these directly affect our body's biophoton energy system. If we desire a healthy life and, furthermore, spiritual growth, we must understand and respect this subtle language of light that constitutes our body. Why not start today by consciously choosing our diet and mindset to charge the biophotons within us and create a life full of bright and healthy energy?